Here is our short video on our walk to Coney Island. Well, we took the west entrance from Punggol Oasis to Coney Island, and it was about 2 kilometer distance from the Oasis to Coney. So we didn't know that. We had to go for a very long walk, especially with the kids, and we didn't take our rides, a scooter or a bicycle or something, and we weren't expecting to have like 2 kilometer walk from Oasis Center to Coney Island. So that was our big misunderstanding on how to enter there. Well, Coney Island have two entrances. One is from west entrance, and another one is from Punggol settlement. There is an east entrance. So I believe or I think the east entrance is pretty much the same distance as we have to cover from the west entrance too. So here is our little walk, and we literally walk. Thankfully that day was quite okay. I mean, it wasn't too sunny, and the wind was cooling. It was a cooling weather, so it wasn't that bad. It's just that kids had a little bit trouble to adjust with the timing and adjust with the heat. So it was about 2 kilometer. There was somewhere we have captured that distance actually. So here is our walk, and the walk is nice. It's actually pretty nice. If you have a bicycle or scooter or something, it would be more nicer because it's easy. So here's the entrance, and there was a lot of riders. They were there on that day, and as you can see, some of them just leaving the cycles there and some were entering it, but it was quite crowded, I should say, despite of the current condition, and people were not wearing masks. So I think it's pretty much all right since they were riding it. And this is how the front entrance looked like, and so there was actually park is there, and some observatory and some beaches were there. So the kids were really tired by the time we reached there, and because it take about half an hour to 1 hour to reach there just by foot. So we thought of like going to the park, going to the beach. So we took a walk to the beach, and it was about like 400 to 300 meters, but we did a small walk, but then we find that the kids were getting tired and we didn't want to focus too much on the areas where. So here's a short glimpse of little peek. You can see that about how the Coney Island looks like. It's greenery. We didn't see any monkeys. We heard that the monkeys are very, very aggressive, especially with the food and all. They would literally snatch it, or maybe could be we didn't see any monkeys on that day. And here's a short walk around the island. It's just a very short walk. We didn't stay too long. Because the kids were cranky, not because of the heat and all, but it was a very long walk. Even we adults were tired in a way. So that's actually shows that all the the point park and the connector, and there are some observatory area. So we thought to walk to the beach, but at the end we stopped it. We didn't continue with that, so we just walked. And here is the walk, and the place looks really nice. It's very, very, very greenery, and it's very in Singapore it's nice to have these preserves actually. So it was very interesting. It has a lot of worms actually. So kids were very curious, and we were actually a bit afraid that would there be any snakes or wild boars, because we heard that there was wild boars there. And they are quite aggressive too, same as monkeys. So we were a little bit afraid of that, but generally it was fine. So there's a quick walk around. the kids were too tired to walk and they were too cranky. So, and my little one, he was too sleepy, was very over sleepy, and we had to carry them over. It's almost noon now, so we decided to walk back. And yeah, again we have to walk back the same 2 kilometers, and there is a lot of constructions is going on. I understand there is kind of like technological or some university construction is happening over there, or some science center. Can't remember what it is exactly, but there was a huge construction was going on, so there was the whole area was blocked off. And yeah, well, we had no choice. There was no way. There is a near car park over there, so we had to walk back the 2 kilometers, the same steps we had to go back. So we are walking back right now. So that's gonna be a little bit walk, or little walk under the hot sun right now. Everybody was way too tired of it. Yeah. Here we are almost reaching the Oasis Center. Not so far, I guess. You can see the buildings over there. And I should say, it was a nice walk. I mean, the scenery is great. The kids enjoyed it because we don't get so often. So this kind of greeneries to go around, and also it was really a nice walk. Just that we didn't expect this 2 kilometer walk from the Oasis Center to Coney Island, so that was a bit of setback we had, but other than that it was really nice. On our way back, while we were walking, my little one fell asleep, and he had a good nap almost for an hour, because we took almost an hour to come back. So he had a good nap. And here we have, near the Oasis Center, there is a wave bridge. So that's actually nice. It actually gives a good view on Punggol, Oasis areas, and the constructions are really nice. The new buildings, they looks really nice, and it's Oasis Center is basically a shopping mall together with a polyclinic or clinic centers or something. So it offers a lot of food. I mean, at least the basic ones, they offer some food and all. So that's actually connecting. That's how it's actually connecting to the Oasis Center, the wave bridge, via the wave bridge. So that was our walk from Oasis Center, Punggol Oasis Center, to Coney Island. So we'll see you then in our next video. Till then, bye bye.